This is Pharaoh the Gnome, and we are playing Lord of the Rings online. And it is Sunday afternoon. I didn't have a very long Sunday morning Lotro session because I started late. I stayed up too late last night and got up late this morning. And then my brother was hungry and we went and got lunch. So it was kind of a short Sunday morning Lotro. So we have a Sunday afternoon Lotro starting right now. We're continuing working on our 77 Lore Masteries Red Spect. Human Lore Master Lorondor. He is out in the Great River region. We're trying to finish up the quest and deeds here. We're pretty darn close. Right now we're over here at the spiders. I'm trying to get the Spider Slayer, Advanced Spider Slayer done. So let's continue with that. I think the music sounds a little bit loud. Let me modify that. Y'all let me know if that got too low or not. Let me do my hello world that I always do. There we are. It helps if I click in the right spot. And shot. There we are. We're official. We're hello worlding it out there. As always, just want to point out this is Lord of the Rings Online, an MMORPG that's been around for 16 years. It's currently made by Standing Stone Games. There's a new expansion due out at the end of the year. At some point, they haven't announced it completely yet, the exact dates. There was a new expansion out at the end of last year, and there was a mini expansion that was out the year before that. So it is completely in active development. And an extremely good game. No doubt about that. And in my mind, it's my favorite MMORPG in production right now. If you can play for free, head over to lotro.com, Lotro.com. Create an account, download the client, and play for free up to level 95. My brother's now clearing his throat behind me because he wants to tell me about how the Cowboys are sucking horribly. So give me a moment. Alright, he went to the restroom. But yes, the Dallas Cowboys are doing fantastic. They're keeping up with their usual that they do every year of sort of winning and mostly sucking. This is why I don't watch football as often as possible, because they're just discouraging. Nothing prepares you for dealing with a sucky team more than watching your defense be awesome all year long till they get to the playoffs and then literally not even show up for the game. So that's effectively what the Dallas Cowboys defense did last year in the playoffs. That's enough about sport ball. We will move on to playing Lord of the Rings Online. By the way, head over to Pharaoh.com, that is P-H-A-R-O-N-E.com. Click around and you will find the link to our Discord server. Get on there and chat with us. We always love having you around. On my live server here, I play on the Gladden server. I have a small, very small kinship. That's what a guild is called on this game. It is called Lorebound Walkers. If you would like to join us, just get on our Discord server, chat with us, let us know you're interested, and we'll put you in the kinship. It's just a casual, friendly place to hang out. We don't do a whole lot of organized anything. And if you need questions answered, we'll help you out. And if you need a little help with something, we'll be more than happy to help you out. But mostly, it's a place to hang out and chat. Alrighty. We need lots more spiders to finish the Advanced Spider Slayer deed. Because I'm trying to get as close as possible to 100%ing this region. But that's going to be pretty hard to do considering they have an elite area. I'm going to head over there as the last thing I'm doing here to see if there's any possibility I can do it by myself. We shall soon find out. right before the stream started, my cat Elvis, he made sure to get me off in a perfectly awesome mood by trying to destroy my desk. That's right, I don't know what gets into that cat. I have a giant Maine Coon cat. He's well over 20 pounds. I haven't had him weighed in the past year. Last time he was weighed, he was 20, almost 21. He's adorable and beautiful and just as ornery as a cat would normally be. So yeah, I came into the stream kind of in a tude. I told him to go back in the living room and watch the Cowboys with my brother. That was his punishment. Where are we at on this? 100 of 120. We will be done with this Slayer deed in no time. I hate how you can't see that one for the stick that's in front of it. I mean, come on. It's not really blocking your view. My eyes. Ugh. There's a hidden one. I don't see it. Oh! It's dead. I hate spiders. Kill them. Kill them all with fire. Nasty, horrible creatures. I have no idea why God invented spiders. They're horrifying. Anything that can shoot a sticky substance out its butt and hang by it. Hell to the no. Grab this scholar harvestable here, this banded coffer, because I am a scoffer. I'm a scoffer. I'm a scholar. I'll learn how to talk eventually. Yeah, I had a good stream going on for my Sunday morning Lotro. I think we were up to like 12 people watching at one time. We multicast here. I say we. I multicast here, so I'm streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter all at the same time. So you may not see those same numbers where you're at, but the total was somewhere around 12. And my brother was hungry. He wanted to go get food before the Cowboy game started, and I was getting hungry too, so we left and went and did that. And now we have one viewer. Woo! Alright, where are we at on spiders? There's one. 118. Oh, this is going to be the last one because I've got this Slayer acceleration going. So there we are. I get 2 for each 1 kill. Credit for 2 is what I'm trying to say. So we did finish that deed. Gave us 2,000 virtue. Let's see where we're at. We're working on wit. We're at 27 and 38. We got a long way to go. So I don't have to worry about swapping which virtue we're putting experience into right now. Click on this here. We got 10 free Lotro coins. Let's see where we're at. We're here. We need to go down here for that quest. I want to go on over here to Limelight Gorge. I want to see just how bad these elite ogres are. As soon as I get out of combat, I'm going to mount up and we'll head that way. Oh, for crying out loud. Here. There. Enjoy your death, dummy. Alright. He was going to chase me to the ends of Middle Earth. By the way, it is 1:08 p.m. Sunday, good God, September 15th. The weekend is coming to a close quickly. We'll be starting another work week. Can't wait to get back to work. It was a stressful week of work last week. I'm not expecting any less stress this week, so yay! we're just going to take a peep in here, see how bad these mobs are to try to kill, and then decide if we actually want to stick around and do anything in this area based on that. Because I am soloing it. I solo a lot of Lotro. You can solo all of Lotro from beginning to end, with the exception of dungeons and raids. Unless you out-level the dungeon, you can do that. But it's a very soloable game. And there's so many stories, side stories, story arcs, and so forth that nobody, you know, is necessarily at the same spot you are at any given time. So it's very good that you can solo it. Otherwise, you'd be constantly going and doing stuff to try to get everybody together at the same spot in the story, rather than having fun playing the game. What we got chasing us here? Okay, so there's one. Holy crap-a-moly, this is going to be rough. It is killable. I would have done better against him if I had seen him ahead of time. We did get a Slayer deed for him. For the trolls, it's 30 of them, which means the advance is going to be 60, but we're cutting that in half because we have this Slayer deed accelerator, which has got 45 minutes left. We might be able to do this Slayer deed. I hope we can, because I want to finish the overarching Slayer deed. You know, for doing all of them in the area is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Let's back out a little bit since we are dealing with massive... Holy crap, it's a tree. Okay, I was looking everywhere for an ogre. Oh crap. Oh, this is not good. This is very not good. Let's see if we can tear up the burning embers on him. Control F5. Oh, this is rough. Where's number 6? Let's get some flames rolling on the ground here. Okay, so those are trees. I did not see that coming. Not that I haven't killed tree ants before, but I had no idea that's what was out here. I was expecting trolls. So I was looking everywhere on that hillside for a troll. And all of a sudden the tree moved. Dope. I'm thinking, unless I got rid of it, I have spells out here. Limelight Gorge, yes, right here. Let's go ahead and see what those entail. Okay, so it's these spots down here. One to the right. See if we can get an edge on it by hitting it ahead of time. Let's go with Sticky Gore. There we are. That's a lot better. It's that way. Okay. Watch for moving trees. Angry, ticked off looking moving trees. I think I see one. Yep, right there. Alright. Let's do this. And then we'll follow it up with Ints Go to War. We'll hit him with one of these. And then give him a tornado. And then one of these. Heck yeah, that worked good. Okay, those have got long recast timers, but it worked good. Where am I heading? Oh, isn't that cool? I've never seen this over here. It's really nice looking. Old sawmill. Can I go in it? Yes, I can. Oh, it's not an instance, it's just a place. Hey, there's a dwarf.
Well met.
Well, I do not know as I have any proper work for you. The old mill is in rough shape, but nothing me and my folk cannot put to right with a bit of dwarf ingenuity. By the way, look out for the angry walking trees outside. They tend to kill you. The only problem now is that all of the others seem to have wandered off and lost track of the time, or some such. Maybe they got eaten by a walking tree. None of them have come back from their jobs out in the gorge.
Might you lend me an ear?
We'll have this mill up and running in no time and be shipping lumber up to Stangard by the wagon load. The trees around here have fine hardwoods, but the locals are too afraid of the forest to cut it down. Can you imagine that? The only trouble is that most of my companions seem to have wandered off while surveying the area around the mill. I was wondering if you could help round them up for me. There are two in particular, Finvarth and Billy. Or Billy, whatever. They are the youngest, so I am worried that they may have gotten themselves lost in the gorge. Of course, when you go find them, I figure they will be quest hubs, and they will have you do stuff before they come back. Billy wandered off hours ago. He is a childhood friend of Finvarth's, so I expect that they went off together. I think Billy hoped to explore the southeastern stretch of the gorge, so he is likely over there somewhere poking about. He just lost all track of time, I suspect. Probably didn't get eaten by a tree or anything. Our youngest companion, Finvarth, wandered off hours ago. He said he was going to check out some stands of lumber nearby. I have not heard back from him since, and I expect the young fool has gotten himself lost. If you want to make yourself useful, you can go find him and show him the way back to the mill. And this voice is going to be very hard to keep up because it's hurting my throat. What else we got here? Ooh, that's neat. That's neat. I like that. Let's go downstairs. That's one way to go downstairs. That's cool. Let's take a look at our map. So... God, can I get that thing to move? This examination tooltip. Yes, it wouldn't move earlier. Finally, it's moving. Okay, so now we can see it. Oh yeah, that's not a good spot for it either. Examination tooltip. You're now going to be right down. Where do I want this? Want it up here? Would that be a good spot? That might be a good spot. Let's put it up there. All right. Yeah, that works for me. So Finvarth is lost. Okay, he's down the river. And Billy. Both of them are up this way. Up the river, basically. Let's go. Watch for angry walking, killing trees. They must die. Every last one of them. There's one now. Found a way to deal with them. I just have long recast times before I can do it again. What did this change this to? Oh yeah, that did a lot of damage when you get that in there. You have to do the tornado thing first, Nature's Fury, then you're able to do it. Where am I at? There I am. So it's right over this way. We don't want to come up on any trees unprepared, so I gotta keep watching the mini-map to see if they pop up. There's one in the distance over here. There he is. And my timers are not up, so this is gonna be interesting. Ah, he went behind another tree as a distraction. I need to get over here because if he kicks me into the river, it's gonna be hard to get back out. There we are. We got him. Oh, he's back here. There he is. Got himself hung up in some vines. Ack, by my father's beard, that was a close one. My thanks. And running off, he says, my thanks, stranger, but let's be gone from here. Back to the mill before these cursed trees start eyeing me again. Okay, but let's go find his buddy, Billy, Bala, whatever his name is. He's out here somewhere. We will find him. Hello there, Leaf-Tho. How are you today? That's an angry tree right there. Oh, Titan Slayer. They count the same as the... Okay. Alright, so I don't have to just kill trolls for that. I can do these as well. Alright, we'll do that. That.
Kill it with fire! Where's Billy at? Billy, he's over here somewhere. I see another angry tree in the distance. There it is. Let's start with one of these. It kind of takes me a while to get that to go. Now watch this. Boom! Oh, it doesn't come back up fast whenever it's in that mode. Oh, that killed it quick. I like that damage. If you get Nature's Fury on it, you can do some damage to it. Alright. Well, that was a terror and no mistake. I fear that Armund's plan to make lumber of these trees may not pan out as he hopes. We'd best be on our way. That's more of the voice I'm going to use for the dwarfs, by the way, because the other one was killing my voice bad. I'm happy that I finally installed Lotro on my PC after 2 weeks of research. That's freaking awesome! Congratulations! What server are you playing on? And what's your what class are you playing so far? Why don't I mount up? Why am I taking it the slow way? Questions that we ask. Oh, my eyes. Yeah, man. I got plenty of time, too, for the stream now, for the Sunday afternoon stream, because my movie, going to see Beetlejuice, I got the tickets, is not until 7 o'clock tonight, so I got plenty of time here.
It is an insult.
My thanks to you again, but Armand did not believe a word of my tale. He says that I've been sneaking from the kegs before heading out and tripped on some bramble. Bramble! The nerve! If he were not my second cousin, I would knock him upside the head with a keg. Where's the other one hiding at? He's here somewhere, isn't he? He's downstairs, I bet. Mordor, Guardian. I had previously a captain, level 100, a long time ago. That's awesome. But it's time for a dwarf Guardian. I love playing Guardian.
This is unthinkable.
Hell, Loranda, and thank you for your help. Can you believe it, though? Armand thinks we are making things up, trying to slip out of work like some lazy dour hand. We will see how long he manages to keep his beard upon his face when he tries to take an axe to one of those trees out there. Now, I bet you we go back up here and talk to Armand and get a quest.
Yep.
What do you want?
Well, it seems that you have managed to gather up the 2 young ones. That is something anyway. If we can just find the other 3 now, we should be able to get this old mill up and running in no time. They know better than to get lost like this, but Gerfin, Darfi, and Dolmond have all disappeared on me as well. So he's going to tell us where each one are.
Might you lend me
Darfi
a
is the
hand?
finest woodcutter I know. That dwarf could chop down an old oak in 5 minutes flat, I tell you. I sent Darfi out to survey some stands of old oak off to the northwest a bit, but that should not have taken but a little while, so I am afraid something is holding him up. Maybe he spotted some ore up in the cliffs or some such. I need him back here so I can get his thoughts on our prospects in the gorge.
Unstable.
My brother Dolman headed west some hours ago. He said he was going to head upriver towards the falls at the head of the gorge. Looking to cut away any debris that might foul the sawmills once we get it up and running. The trouble is, I have not heard from him since. It seems that even my own fool of a brother cannot be trusted on his own. Armin, come on, dude. See the forest
Might you
for
lend
the
me an
trees.
ear?
Now, Gerfin is gone as well. Can you believe it? These dwarves would lose track of their own heads if they were not stuck in place. I expect some orc or goblin would solve that problem for them in no time if they did not have me to help guide them. Gerfin was heading to the north to look for some materials, but I need him back here to help get this place fixed up, or we will never get it running. The other guy's got follow-up quest. This one down here I think does, actually. Well, he doesn't, but I see a quest thing here somewhere. Where is it over? It's probably just showing Armon. I think that's... No, there's 2 of them right next to each other. Where is this at?
Is there, you see that on the map there? Is it outside? That's weird. See, it looks like there should be a quest right here. How very odd. We're just gonna go out. We're gonna go out and do the quest. Alright. There isn't like a second story, is there? Kind of, but not really. Alright, let's check our map. And we have stuff here, 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 everywhere. All over the place. Here, 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 all the way around. We'll start with this one. That's that way, I believe. Yeah, see, there's two back there. Finwarth and Billa. Alright, we're going to go back and click on them. They did not have anything above their heads, but we're going to go click on them and see if they have follow-ups, and it's just not showing us anything above their head. No, they don't. So that's just a bug. Not a big deal. That direction. Let's look for some trees to kill. There's one right there, just as I was about to reach for my drink. Alright. Let's throw one of these. One of these. Ooh, we're lagging just a tad. We're lagging quite a bit. Wow. Lag. I'm gonna die to lag right now. Put down some sticky gourd and let him deal with that for a little while. There we are. That got him. Let me mouse over that real quick. I need to read that. Smashes the foe with burning pitch, dealing fire damage. Oh. It's not the old sticky gourd that made him stop in place. I believe you have to go into the yellow line to get that now. That's cracking earth. No? No, it's not on either of the lines. I could have sworn. No, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, you know, it was cracked earth, wasn't it? It was cracked earth. Yeah. Hold on. I am going to worry about it. It's right there. Learn to draw upon very earth to restrain your foes. Cracked earth will root your target for 3 seconds. Okay, so you have to go into the yellow line to add the root back to your cracked earth when you go red. Oh, there's one. Sneaking around. God darn it, keeps getting out of range just enough. Oh man, this lag is really annoying me right now. Server hadn't been that bad today all this morning, but now all of a sudden it's getting laggy. It does that from time to time. You just have to deal with it. Right over here. There's one right there as well. We're going to go with ordinary spells this time. Now we'll throw in a cracked earth and a sticky gourd. Come on, stop lagging. I did that spell like 10 seconds ago. I got a feeling I'm not seeing him tick down on damage because of the lag. Because he's not going down, he should be. He's probably already dead on the server. That's annoying. Alright, we're supposed to be heading right here. Is he not dead yet? Oh, his little pet is attacking me. Alright. There he is. I'm going to take a wild guess it's going to be, I got stuck here. Things are bad. Yar, let's get out of here. Yeah. I'm not going to read that fluff, just to be honest. We're going to move on and continue the quest. By the way, let's take a look at our reward track. We're currently sitting at 66. Right over in this direction. Is it going to be trees or trolls? The tree are up there. I think we can avoid that one. Let's try to find the Oh, hello there, bad guy. They're just not taking damage like they were a while ago. All of a sudden they got into like 0 damage going on. There we are. I'm going to have to use a heal potion on that one. There he is. Alright, we saved him. Got one way down over here. It's getting harder to see the trees. I have to keep checking the mini-map now for red dots because there's so many trees here. To be honest with you, I'd rather fight the trolls than the trees, but that's what we got out here is trees. There we are. Did a little kiting on that one. God, I love this game. It's just so much fun. Another tree over there? Yep. So we'll throw it with the burning embers, then hit it with Wizard Frost, I think it's called, to make him walk slow. Then we'll try to nuke him as we go. We got him, alright. And our guy should be over here. There he is. And then we got a dot over that way. Is there another one we're supposed to find, or was that all of them? It was 3 of them, wasn't it? That's called Forest Roots. Forest Roots. Talk to so-and-so. Alright, so considering that there's probably going to be a continuation on the one that we just finished, let's go back and turn that in before we go to the next spot. Jinjar, how are you doing today, sir? Ma'am, you know, I really don't know. I just realized that. Anyway, how are you doing today, Jinjar? And thank you for that. I need to head back. That was the last one. Oh, did I get too close to that tree? I sure did. He's chasing me. I did not get to start that fight the way I would like to have. Yeah, baby. Alright, we finished the first part of the Titan Slayer, and we now have the advanced. That's going to require 60, so for us it'll be 30. Do we still have it going? 23 minutes. We can do this. We can do this. Tired? Hey, that's how I was earlier. I overslept because I stayed up way too late last night.
Well met.
Can you believe this fool brother of mine, Lorander? Stubborn as a stump and about half as bright, I would wager. We are trying to get this mess sorted out and keep our hides intact, and all he can go on about is this confounded sawmill. Prefer my trees not to be stomping around before I try to chop them, but he just will not hear a word anyone has been saying. You need to help us talk some sense into him, Lorander, before something terrible happens.
Looks like we got a quest over here. It's Gerfin, okay.
What do you want?
Lorander, you believe me, do you not? Armin will not listen to reason. You saw it, did you not? Staring at me like that, hungry like. Its eyes like knotholes, its sap dripping like the saliva of a wild beast, its foetid breath like a musty summer breeze. How can I stand to recall it? You have got to help us. Armin does not know what they are like. He has not seen their dark hearts. They are likely to devour us all the moment we drop our guard. Shh, they are right outside, listening, waiting. And I'm guessing the third one is here somewhere as well. I'll probably need to talk to him as well. There he is.
It is hopeless.
Loranda, I suppose I should thank you for the timely rescue, but I might have been better off if you had left me to my fate. I must now live with the shame of defeat at the hands, or branches, I suppose, of that tree. It is a stain upon the honor of my family name that shall never be removed. Oh well, Armand did not believe a word of it. There is some small consolation in that, I guess. Back up to talk to Armand. Oh, actually, Delmond.
What do you want?
You cannot speak tactfully about it. I think my dear brother Armand may be mad. This venture with the sawmill was a risky one at best, and now that the very trees have turned upon us, it has gone as wrong as it can. But he will not hear anything about it. We have got to convince him to give up this venture, even if we have to go back to coal mining. But I do not know if he will listen to reason.
What do you want?
What? Give up on the sawmill? Flee from the gorge like a dog with its tail tucked between its legs? You may be right, Lorender. Were it not for your help, my companions might still be wandering lost amongst the gorge, and most of them have worked themselves into such a state they could hardly fix a pail, much less this sawmill. Maybe this expedition really is a waste of time. But wait, I have the answer. How could I have been so blind? We've had no ale here for weeks now. Our stock ran out on the way down here. How could any right-thinking dwarf face the wide outdoors in this lonely gorge without a good stiffener each morn? No wonder they think the trees have been after them. Thank you for your help, Lorander. I shall put in an order for several casks of ale up in Stangard this very day, and have these fellows right as rain in no time. You'll see. Yeah, they're gonna die.
Greetings.
I fear the stress of our journey may have been too much for him, or perhaps he really is just such a fool. It matters not, really. There's nothing more you can do, Lorander. Armand is our problem to deal with now. Thank you for rescuing us, and leave my brother to me. Good luck in your travels. Okay, so that's that area. I think we just got a deed for quest, so that's actually a reputation change. That. Deed completed as well. Oh, Heroes of Limelight Gorge. Title awarded. We got Warrior of Limelight Gorge, and we got 5 free Lotro coins. And nobody else has a quest, right? They keep showing it on the screen, on the minimap. You can see it right there. But they don't have quests, so that's a bug. Alright, let's see what else we have. So we got this, there's something blinking right in the middle there, and then there's this thing over here. The Prospector's Shack, I think, is that little barely blinking. Let's change it to a different color that's easier to see. Let's go with, there's white up there already. Let's go with, well, green's going to fit in with the green that's already there. Red! Alright. Yes, it's very super insanely hard to see, but I believe it's right there. The Prospector's Shack. Let's go check the Prospector's Shack. Kill any trees that move out here. Like that. Oh, will you stop moving away? Just to get close enough to cast, he moves. Oh, you know what? We could do this. Let me get my cat out here. That'll do damage against him. There we are. Wish I had a permanent cat. But as a red, I can't do that. The new red specs. Oh, what am I doing? I've got all these buff things I could be using. Do I not have that one? It's going to be this one. And I'll have to wait to be able to use that one there, my coffee, because it's on the same reuse timer. But it's all good. Where is that shack at? I think this is the right spot.
Prospector.
Our mission is dire.
Forgive me for my desperate plea, stranger, but my expedition has fallen to ruin, and most of my companions have been set upon by trolls. I pray that you can aid me, for my livelihood, too, is in ruin unless I can salvage something from this disaster. Everything was going well, too, until the trolls caught us.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Thank goodness you have come. It was only a matter of time before those trolls came for me, too. They tore all the others apart and took everything. It was a disaster. You look to be heroic warriors. Warriors? There's only one here. Warrior. Anyway, please help me avenge my friends and finish the expedition we started. If I can just complete the map we were making, then I could at least sell that to the dwarves or a rich Rohirrim lord and return home. Okay, so he wants me to go to some locations, I bet. Oh my god, they're all over this spot. Seriously? It's called, what was it called? Prospector thingy. Defeat marauding stone trolls, my god. Collect prospectors' map fragments. Okay. So... let's see. This way. I'm guessing that possibly those things are trolls. Like that one right there. This should be fun. Holy crap, did he silence me? Well, that's one. It's gonna be a long one. It did give me one map fragment as well, so that's good. Need another troll. Should be one up there from the way it looks, and one over that way, potentially. Alright, map time. I mean, mount time. Whoa. Giant gorge crawler. Oh, we gotta try that. We gotta kill it with fire, is what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, we killed that sucker. Heck yeah. These things are pretty few and far between, so we're gonna mount between them. I like killing the big spiders, because I hate spiders. Another one. Come on, cast already. Cast already. Thank you. Alright, let's find some trolls now. Mount up again. There's one. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to start off with this. And my cat pet beat on him. That worked really well. Too bad I've got a really long recast time on that. God damn, Elvis. Scaring the crap out of me. Came up and clawed the back of my chair. Woo! Probably hungry. It's not time for him to eat, but I know my cat. And once he gets on the attack, he ain't gonna stop till he gets his food. So let me give him some food real quick. If you want food, you gotta come over here and say hi to everybody. Come here. Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Right there. Look right there. Hey, turn around. Turn around. Cooper, turn around. Look at the screen. Gotcha. Oh, you come over here and you say hi to everybody. You tell them you're sorry, that you're hungry, and you need food. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Meow, meow. All right, baby. Let's get you some food. Big overgrown cat. There we are. Oh, for crying out loud. I have to wash my hands. All right, I'm back. Yeah, boy. All right, everybody, let's kill some trolls. Let's see, over this way. Seems to be some purple land area over here. Wonder if that's like Troll City or something. We're about to find out. This looks nice and dangerous. Going down into the mouth of hell. Oh yeah, there he is down there. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, hell no. But you know we gotta try it. I wonder if we can get one without the other. I don't have any form of a stun as a red one, I don't think. Let me check something. Oh, here he comes. Goody, yay. 8, 6, or 7. Let's do one of these and then haul butt. We got one. Oh, he's down there playing with my cat. Good job, kitty. That's the lynx that went after him. Hit him with the nature. Then we'll hit him with one of these. And follow it up with one of these. I think we won that. So we can go back over here to whatever the heck that place was. The prospector's place, and turn that quest in. I forgot that if I throw one of my pets, at least for like 10 seconds, he'll stay out. They'll stay and play with it if I move away. If they take enough, create enough aggro, which the lynx did. Whoa, 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 whoa. It actually helps me, pushed me far enough away. Gave me a little time to put a frost on him. Definitely want to kite with these suckers. I am pretty surprised that I am able to solo this area over here. That's pretty cool, honestly. Let me see how many more of these I need. Gotta do 60, so we might as well fight them. Ah, interrupted. Oh, that did not do as much damage as I was hoping it would. There we are, we got him. Oh. Let's drink our coffee. So we can walk 10% faster. It's pathetic when you say it out loud. Is there no more out here? Guess I'll mount up. There's one. And our Lynx is available, so let's use it. Whenever he's up, yeah, I can do some serious damage on him. That recast timer, man, that sucks. It's a long recast timer.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
My thanks. You seem to have found some parts of the map, but 2 pieces are still missing. Probably ones that my friends were working on at the time. 2 of my companions, Whitmund and Girth, were helping me lead the expedition and were working on separate sections of the prospecting map. It is probably still with them. Sadly, I saw the 2 of them being carried off to their fates by a few of the trolls leading the attack on our expedition. I suspect they were taken to some dank cave and devoured. It seems hopeless now.
The Rohirrim have need of your
It's too late to
services.
save my friends. They were devoured long ago, I'm sure, unless they escaped by some miracle, but that is too much to hope. As we explored the gorge, we spotted a pair of larger caves, probably the lairs of the larger trolls. I warrant that is where they were dragged off to. If we have any hope of finding the remaining pieces of the map we were making, it would be there. Do you really think that you have a chance against those monstrosities? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Let's see. So this over here, I think, is where he's saying to go, which appears to be that direction. Pretty sure I saw a troll. There it is. Woohoo! Love that ability. It too has a long cooldown. Very long. Very, very, very long. Nature's Fury. It's pretty amazing. Mysterious ruins. Interesting. Oh, finding stuff out here. Well, crap, that's the first thing I've found out here. I don't know if I'll be finishing that deed, because I've done 90+% of this region. That's the first thing I've found on that deed. Oh, what do we got here? Yep, I do have to kill him. Okay. Is my stuff ready? It is. Alright. Okay. Got him. Alright. Is there anything over here? There's the dead prospector. Alright, discovered a fragment of the prospector's map. Is there another spot? Oh, over here. I bet you that's where I killed those two. We're gonna find out though, that's for sure. Or is that the camp? I'm not positive. Actually, I think that's the cabin. Nope, it is past it. So that was one prospector, the other prospector is somewhere over here. I got it now. And we got a tree. It's to our right, but I want to kill this tree out here, honestly. I'm trying to get that Slayer deed done. That was not the ability I wanted to use, just wasted that. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, it's up this hill. What you doing, baby boy? Did you get done eating? Still got a lot of food over there. Yeah, here's the guy we want to kill. And I just used my links, so it's going to be a minute and a half before that'll be back up, and 43 seconds until Nature's Fury will be back up. So if I'm going to fight him, I'm going to have to fight him without that stuff. Come on, hurry up. Got it. Alright. Got him. Woo, buddy. That was something. Oh, hey, there's another one of those ruins. Alright. I still need to get the prospector up here somewhere. There he is. Boy, come on. Come on. I see now what he's wanting. He's wanting to get up in the top of the closet. Yeah, I know. Give me a second. I have to actually help him because he could make that jump, but it's in an awkward position. So I just help him so he doesn't destroy my clothes. There you go. There's my big cat. Come on, get up there. You would think that, you know, him being the pet, and, you know, and I'm the owner, that it all would be about me, but no, it's about the cat. The cat comes first. You have to help the cat. The cat is all that matters. If you don't, he'll destroy everything you have. That's the life of a cat owner. I'm starting to think I'm the pet, and he's the owner.
What brings you to these lands?
That is it. Then the last parts of the map. It is not truly complete, of course. We had only finished our initial survey of the area and just begun taking samples of the local ore when we were attacked by that band of trolls.
Will you aid the
The
road?
map is not complete, alas. We were unable to finish taking our samples from the various areas of the gorge to judge their value. If you can finish that last part of the task, then the map will be complete and quite valuable to the right sort of folk. Problem is, it was the sound of our picks that brought the trolls down upon us. We expected some trouble when we started to dig, but there were several of us. We had no idea that so many might come. What say you? You have done so much already. Do you think you can finish the task? The risks are great, I am afraid. Somehow I knew I would be doing something dangerous. Alright, so it's right up this way. We're at 30 of 60. We're halfway. Our Slayer Deed Accelerator's gone. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not going to kill twice as many of those. No, 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 no. We will get another one. Alright, give me half a second here. There it is. Slayer Deed Accelerator for 6 hours. Not against these guys. We will not be killing twice as many. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, maybe oh, okay, there we are. I bet you this is going to pull out a troll when I get done looting this. Spain seems to be worthless. Oh, no, no, no. You've already done that one. There's another one. That one's worthless as well. They're all worthless. Oh yeah, here we are. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh shit. Almost. Good God. Good, my cat's on it. Oh, the cat's dead. Good God. So deep vein copper ore now for really we're not done. Oh my God, we're not done. Okay, we gotta go this way. There's a vein off in that direction apparently. And I'm guessing that 3 of them will attack me again when we get over there. We're under attack. We got a troll chasing us. I think we're gonna be okay though. Yep. Okay. Reddish ore veins. Leave it alone, get the next one. Good God, I hate that. Worthless. What about the next one? worthless. When we find a good one, they're going to attack. Server's lag. There it goes. That's going to be horrible if it lags during the fight with 3 of them. Okay, good. That's worthless. Alright, that one's no good. I don't know if I've tried this one or not, because they don't take them away once you try them and find out they're fake. Or bad, you know. Is there none over here? Well, hold it. Is it gone? Search for deep vein of iron ore. Well, I was, and... Huh. Surely you don't just keep hitting the same ones over and over. Because I've done these. I don't understand. I guess we'll do them all over again. Maybe there's one here I missed or something, I don't know. Oh, that did it. That did it. Where are they coming from? Is that it over there? Yep, that is. God. Gotta face them. Come on, do it. It won't do it. Maybe it did do it. I don't know. Where's my cat at? I don't know if my cat's here or not. Hold on, I don't want him out of that. Get back in there. Get back over here in my circle of fire. I think we can go back to that vein and continue. I think that's how it works. Yeah, it didn't ever cast the cat. I can see it's already back up there. Should have a recast timer on it. Now we need silver. That's all the way across over there. We ain't going up that way. I wonder if you can get up down this way. I doubt it. Yeah, good. Nice. I actually stunned him. Oh, the spiders. Is that another rune I haven't gotten? It'd be nice if I could finish that deed while I'm up here. That'd be awesome. So while I'm running around, let me see if I find any more on target. Come on. I told it to cast in the lag match where it threw away my request to cast. I don't mind the lag so much. It's that right there where that you hit a button and you expect it to do it. If it's lagged, to do it after you get done with the lag, and instead it throws the ability away. That irritates me. That gets me all you know. But I'll get over it. Got him. These things are much easier to kill than the trolls. Any more of those ruins around here? You got any more of those ruins in there? Dave Chappelle skit, you know. That's not what he says, but you know what I mean. Okay, here's the gray ore. We got a spider angry at us. Let's try that again. Okay, that one was worthless. Oh, it's a backpack. I thought that was a another one of the ore samples. Little baby one running out here at me. My God, there's more of them. What the hell? That was interesting. There's a corpse up here. Alright, let's find some more of those gray ore deposits so that we can continue this quest. I think that's the one I did first, but we're going to do it again just to make sure. Okay, before we do that one... Hey, look, there's our bot. Always shows up to tell us about those cheap viewers. So stupid. I ain't paying you money for views. And whoever does that, that's pathetic. Oh, let's get this rolling again. How come I don't have the right one up there? There we are. There's another ore. That's the last one we had. Here it is. But I want to kill this guy before we do that. finished the advanced version of Titan Slayer. That's awesome. Deeds of the Great River complete. So we completed the Slayer version of that. We got the Quest and Explorer left to do. 10 free Lotro points. Let's check this over here. Wit is now 30 of 38. A little ways yet to go. Wish there was a way I could tell the chat thing that if it sees the words cheat viewers on, that it just doesn't show that message, period. Because I get so tired of those bots coming on and posting their crap. Yeah, I could ban that bot. I guarantee you it's one of a million accounts. They'd probably never use the same one again. That's not the same thing. Where's the... It goes away once you find it, unfortunately. They won't let you zoom in on the map either. Pretty sure that's the one we just did. Engraved ruins. Hey, it's another one of the ruins. Come on. There we are. You only need like 2 more of those. Where's the next one? I'm sure this is one we've done before. We're going to do it again. Of course it went the long way around. This is the one we just did. We're going to do it again. Because why not? Tree. Now that I've finished that advanced Slayer deed, I don't want to have to mess with them anymore. They're a pain in the butt. Alright, here they come. One down. God, come on, let me up, let me up, let me up! I can't do an ability when they just stun me and I can't get up and do anything. How am I supposed to beat that? That's annoying. I mean, they stunned me twice in a row. I got out of the first stun and then they did it again. Maybe I should be using the bear. I don't know. The Lynx does a mega amount of damage, so I can kill them off pretty quickly with it. I got a long recast now, a minute. Oh yeah, we need to use these anyway. Am I out of the other one? I sure am. not an idea. No, no, that's not the idea I had. Damn it, that makes me mad. I meant I want to pull him out. My herbalist. It's probably not going to help me very much, but... Shared storage. Come on, server. We'll take one of these. Did it work? I think so. Yeah. Toma defense. Not going to do much, but what the heck. Upper maximum power just a tiny whiny bit. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I think I'll throw down the circle of fire first, because they're going to come to me anyway. That at the wrong time. Ooh, I just realized something. They can't go straight through the rocks. Yes! We did it. Oh, man. Finally done. Alright. Now, sure would like to be able to get the last of those ruins for that explorer feed. But I have zero idea where the last couple are. Just want to kind of ride around, see if I get lucky. Found a banded coffer. Didn't find a ruin, but I found a banded coffer. Oh, this is that other quest I haven't done yet. Hold off on that. And go turn this back in over here. Alright.
What brings you to
You really
these lands?
succeeded. You were able to drive off those marauding trolls and complete the entire map. And the veins, were they as rich and deep as we hoped? This is great news. It will take some time and considerable effort to gather enough men to drive out the remaining trolls and spiders, but with any luck we should be able to open the first mines here within a few years. You have my deepest gratitude, Lorander. You and your friends have been a great help to me. Again, there's no friends. I'm here by myself, dude. Let's see. I finished that up, so literally we just have this one over here. I want to check something. Deeds. Great Rivers at 64%. Man, how am I not... Alright. It's like, you look at it and you're like, how have I not gotten more than that? But it is what it is. Alright. Hey, I wonder. Let me go check this over here. There may be a ruin thingy over here with this. That's a tree right there in front of me I'm headed towards. That looks like the sort of thing that would have a ruin on it. A ruins, because it is a ruins. The fallen tower. It's got a banded coffer. Nope, no ruin here. That was hopeful. Oh, let's go up top of it. Nope. Tree. Stay away from the angry trees. They're very angry. Holy crap, I went right into that one. Never saw it till it moved. Alright, we finished the Explorer. That's freaking awesome. 5 free Lotros. Now... we need Brownlands Explorer and Wailing Hills Explorer to have the Explorer of Great River done. So close. The Rohirrim asked you to learn our purpose here. Do not suppose that it occurred to them to just ask us themselves. It is for the best, I suppose. The men of Stangard have long held a great fear of our people in their hearts, and in truth, We do not discourage this. It helps dissuade them from intruding upon our forest without the need for cumbersome treaties or shows of force. We have come to speak with the ancient Onodrim of Fangorn, the Ents. Have you met one in your travels before? We hope to convince them of the need to rouse themselves from their long peace, lest the course of the world pass them by, still asleep here in their deep forest. Alas, it seems that they already face their own concerns, and I cannot convince them to aid us. I think you should speak with them yourself. Perhaps you and your allies may be able to help us resolve this situation. Greetings, little man. You have come at a strange time, strange indeed. Why, we have not had so many guests beneath our boughs in many years. Perhaps since I was an inting even, perhaps never before, it is hard to say. It is sad, then, that you come to us with such troubling tales of war, of sorrow, of the ancient enemy returned. I would tell you to go, that my people have already had their fill. All the memories of war that we could ever desire, and many that we would forget. We would remain here in our forest while such sorrows exhaust themselves in the outside world, and we endure. But they have already come, Tarum, or so it seems. My companion Greylim has fallen ill, and that is a rare thing indeed for my folk, lest the winter should bite so deep that our bark cracks in the cold. Something has sickened him in a way we do not understand, and some of the trees have likewise grown ill here on the edge of the forest. I can feel it now, too. It is as if some poison has seeped into the very ground beneath our roots. But from where? We do not know. Greylim may be able to tell you more if he feels up to speaking. What is this, more of the little folk among us? How queer indeed. Would that I felt fit for company, but I fear I am not. Not at all fit, I am afraid, Tarom. I feel as weak as an ancient fir facing his last storm. Nay, I am not that old. Why do I look it? If you had asked me a little while ago, I would have said that I felt up to another age at the least, but not any more. Now I feel mighty old indeed. I just hope the beetles do not notice. Detestable things, beetles. There's something in the roots, I would say. That is where it started, sort of a strange tingling in the water. An odd taste, but I did not think much of it. I like to take my drink down by the river, you see, each morning. But I noticed that the trees, they were not looking so well. It was not long before I felt ill myself.
What can I do for you?
I have considerable learning as a healer, and I examined Greylim. I must admit my knowledge fails me when dealing with these creatures. Anyhow, I expect to find that he had been poisoned, likely by some vile effluent dumped into the river by orcs in the Misty Mountains or the sort. But now I believe it is to be venom from a creature. Do not know how such a venom might have found its way into the limelight, yet its source cannot be far off, for such venom does not keep its nature long. The only hint I have seen of such would be the spiders that haunt the northern edge of the gorge. But what spider would prey upon trees, or would dare to prey upon the Ents?
Might you spare a moment of your time?
The only way to be sure of the source of Greylim's affliction would be for you to bring me samples of the spider's venom that I could compare to the poison I found in his blood. Alas, I cannot defeat such a creature myself. Even my companion Ordran would be hard-pressed against those monstrosities. Anybody else? Other quests? Nope, doesn't appear that way. So we gotta go back over here to the spider area. Maybe we'll end up finding another one of those ruins while we're over there. That would be nice. while we're in a relatively what I consider safe spot, I'm gonna go use the restroom, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back and I'm ready to kill more spiders. Kill spiders with fire, I say. Come on, server. Oh my, so how's everybody doing today? Come in the chat. took him out fast. That was nice. I think we might have got some crits there. Server lag. Oh, it may be one of those days where you just go do something else. It wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't fighting really difficult mobs. See if I see any more runes while I'm walking through here, but I haven't so far. Looking forward to going and seeing new Beetlejuice movie tonight. Alright, spiders. Ah, there we are. One right there. I think we got like one left to find. Showing something back over here. I bet you have to go up to that. Bloated venom glands, glowing venom glands. Is there like an inside area maybe? Come on. Can't go in it. No? Yeah, I'm not sure why it's showing that there. We're gonna mount up and head that direction. Something chasing me? Wow, never saw that. I want to see something. Those can't drop the things that I'm needing. So it's a specific kind. That one can. Okay. There we go. I've already got that ruin there. Seeing if there's anything up here on this hill. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Need some more drink. Oh, that's a good crit right there. Yeah, whenever it respawns, it's going to be back behind me, but while it's not respawning, I'm looking around up here. Look on top of that hill there, see if I see a rune. Well, hello, troll. Alright, I see nothing up here. That one can't have it. Just as I go to hit the button, it hits me run 1 second too soon. Oh, good, I'm right back. I'm wondering, do I have to... Yeah, look at that, 1 of 3. I think I have to fight those things long enough for the little ones to spawn. I think that's what it is. So I think I killed one of them right before I got destroyed. I want to get on my cook and make more coffee. Which sounds good. Probably should go make me some coffee. Alright, where's the little ones? There they are. Got it. That's what it was. You have to get them to spawn so you can kill them. Alright, now. Where's that at? Go ahead and pick that up right quick. So now we need to head back over and turn that in. One spot I want to check while I'm over here that might have the ruin in it. That's not it. It's around on this other side. Whoa. Almost went down. thinking about down there. I don't see a rune. Let's finish exploring this little hill here. I'm not getting a hit up there, so I don't think it's up there. Not one over there, is it? Nah, it's just a rock. I'm gonna check this one spot over here where the goes down to the trolls. See if just maybe it's where the last one is at. Well, hello, Mr. Tree. Whenever I get unlagged, I'm gonna hit you. There we are. If it's there, I don't see it. But we're going to find out. Now, he was really far away. How come the other one came? What? Skill is barred from use. Why? Come on, why are you not casting it? I was getting really worked over by lag there, let me tell you I was. This is called the pothole. Nope, I don't see anything. Nasty water. I think it's where the trolls have been peeing and pooping. I just swam through it. Alright, let's go turn this quest in. What was that? Is that just a glitch? Or is there a cave over there? Huh, I gotta check that out. I'll be darned, there's a cave here. Roots of Fangorn. Let's go turn this in first to see if they send me down here. I'd hate to do it twice. trying to fix something in chat.
Megovanen.
You gathered those samples, did you? I do hope you were not bitten. Many times I was bitten. Such a bite would likely be fatal, you understand? This is queer. This is a queer thing. The samples you brought from the larger varieties of spider are dangerous, certainly, but I do not think they would harm an ant. The onodrim are quite resistant to such things, but this glowing venom, you say it came from a much smaller variety of spider. It is the most potent I have seen. It is very likely the same venom that has afflicted poor Grey Limb. Fortunately, with the pure sample available, I should be able to brew a draught that may help purge the venom from him in time. But mysteries remain. How is it that a spider came to possess such a venom seemingly meant to kill trees in Onodrim? And how did this venom find its way into the water and the roots of the trees here? If we cannot stop it soon, much of the forest along the river's edge will soon sicken and die. You may want to ask the Onodrim if they have seen these spiders lurking about at the forest edge of late. Spiders, you say? We have not had any spiders in these woods for many years, many long years indeed. There is bad blood, you know, between the Ents and spiders. That goes far back. Far back indeed. Let me see, I believe it was some years after the men of the sea and the elves drove back the old darkness again, and not so long after the gardens of the Entwives were laid waste, that an old dark-hearted spider wove her lair not far from here in the darkest part of old Fangorn. There she waited, preying upon any so unfortunate as to wander in among her maze of webs. Of course, in those days there were a few who came here, for the forest had been roused to great anger after the desolation of the gardens, and many of those who had once lived near the forest had died in the war or been driven away, so there was little prey for one such as she. I believe she grew ever more ravenous, and in time we discovered that she had even tried to slake her endless hunger with the living sap of the trees. And so, Tarum, we turned our anger upon her and her brood. We drove her out then, brushing aside her webs as a child brushes aside cobwebs, and hounded her until she fled beneath the roots of the misty mountains. We never heard her name again. What was it? Let me think. Gerthul? Yes, I think that was it. Do spiders live so long? I would not think so, but then I am not a spider, so I cannot say. She would not return here, though. She is not strong enough to fight us, and her webs are no hindrance to an Ent. For we can crush stone if we are so inclined. But still, Grey Limb is ill from a spider's venom, and the trees around us sicken. Our deepest roots sicken, and the water of the limelight runs foul with venom. The elves tell us it must come from near to this place, but there are no spiders here. Darum, I have just remembered then. Grey Limb told me about it one long summer's day, the cave he discovered nearby when he was but a slender Enting. Beneath the waters of the river, he said it was, were many of the ancient roots of the forest gathered to drink. But he could not show it to me, because we are full-grown Ents now, and too big for the narrow ways within. It opens nearly onto our grove here, over there next to the limelight falls, but we have seen no sign of spiders creeping about the entrance. If they are within, I cannot say how they came to be there. It seems that the elf Eramelder agrees. The source of the venom is likely within the nearby caves. If we could enter ourselves, it would be a simple enough matter to clear out any vermin within, but alas, a full-grown Ent is much too large for such a place. If you could see fit to gather your friends and take a look around inside, it might be a great relief to us. I suppose we could even consider helping the elves with their little problem. Alright, we've talked to them. The elves don't care to talk now, so we're going to go down there to that cave that I found when I was coming up here this time. Because I'm sure that's where they're actually sending us. Hom trom. Huh? Oh, it's one of those kinds of instances. We're not going to live. Yeah. Let's see how bad it is.
A dread spider queen, long ago banished beneath the misty night, has returned to wreak vengeance upon the Ents of the forest. Even now, her brood poisons the roots of ancient barn gold in caverns.
Oh yeah, this is going to be death. I have no crowd control on this red, so this is really not going to work. They're having a conversation. Just let them have the conversation. We don't want to interrupt their conversation. Give them a moment to finish up. Oh, they gonna finish talking or not? Let's just go over there. Hey guys, y'all want to fight? And they're like, what are you doing here? Look how fast I'm going down. Yeah, I expected that. I think I killed one. So much for that. Alright, exit back out. That's going to end our attempt to 100% this area. How do I get this to kill my instance? I forget. Well, it's not there, so who cares? Alright, so we can't finish that. We can go to Stangard and finish this other quest. So let's do that. Here we are. Because you're going to keep saying that no matter what. I have a way to tell it to go away. Where's my turn in over here? I think it's on the outside. Our reward track is working on 67 right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot seem to clear my head.
Ifing shakes his head as if to try and clear it of cobwebs. He squints at you blearily. Where am I? I saw something, and then Ivan tries to focus on your face. He finally manages it. Takes a deep breath. God, they're so rude. Can't you let me finish this quest reading before you come up and bite me? It was dark and I could not see far into the night, but I saw a figure in the darkness. I thought it was one of my men returned from a patrol. Excuse me a moment. I have to kill this really annoying thing here. There you go. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Alright. Figure in the darkness. I thought it was one of my men returned from a patrol in Arrowsmead. But then it rather hissed at me. I approached and demanded that the stranger identify himself, but then everything went black. I fell down, and only now have I come back to my senses. The shape came from the northwest, I think, atop that rising slope. You can look for it there if you like. I will stay here. I'm still not right, I fear. Alright, let's mount up and see where we gotta go. Is this mount over here? Seriously. Okay. What are we supposed to see here? There it is. A booted footprint. Is a heavily mailed foot, clearly wearing a mailed boot. Okay, and oh, we just go back to him.
Found a booted footprint? I wonder what it means.
Can you tell who it was that attacked me? You tried to consult Ivan and assure him that he is in no more danger, but you have few words of comfort. You know what it is that befell him. Ivan ran afoul of the Nazgul, succumbing to the black breath, the stench of death, and foul instrument of the Nine. He is fortunate the creature must have been hurried, or for some unknown reason, or he would certainly have been killed. He was lucky, but your fortune seems poor. The whereabouts of the Nazgul remain unknown to you. Alright. So now... Oh, did we finish? We finished that. A title awarded. And doing Wanderer. And... what does that do for us now? Okay, so all those quest things have disappeared off the screen. So now... I think we can go back to Brownlands. Ethberg, that's it. What's going on? It didn't go. Oh, it's lagged. Okay, so there's no quest turn in here. There's a circle on the thing, but it's not ready to be turned in. I think we gotta go down there where that other circle is. So as of right now, we're sitting at 69% of the deeds completed in Great River. That's pretty good. I would like to have had more, not gonna lie. But we're gonna finish up this quest line. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Here we are. Nona.
We have learned much of this creature, but not what we need to know.
Where has its rider gone, and what cruel fate has kept us to step behind it at every turn?
The creature was looking for something. We need to think.
It brought us on a chase through these lands, but I cannot tell what it sought or if it found what it desired. We have no choice but to return to the village of the horse lords. I will wait outside while you speak with that man, Horn. We are strangers in this land. He is not. He may know of a place we have not yet searched.
Let us talk on the way back to the village of the horse lords.
Has no one seen our new friend, or the Dunlending girl? I thought they would have returned to Stungard by now. Did some trouble befall them on the road?
We have a long way to go, Loranda. As much as I wish we did not need to refuge at the town of the horse lords, it seems we must. We have lost the trail of this creature, this wraith of which you speak, and until we can learn where it has gone, we're only wasting time. It's frustrating to know our purpose and be unable to accomplish it. Well, let us keep walking. I will tell you a story Savolt used to tell my brother and me when we were young. It will help pass the time. Long ago, there was a man named Fareka who lived among the horse lords. He was wealthy and strong. His hair was dark like that of my people. He had Dunlandish blood in his veins. He desired a marriage match between his son Wolf and the king of the horse lord's daughter. This king, Helm the Hated, refused. This is really hard to read and do all this. Refused Freka's offer with insult and violence. He lured Freka to a desolate place alone and slew him with treachery. What was it? Get ready to fight, Loranda. Okay. There will be more of them, Loranda. Let us get off the main path. Do you feel that? Kinda. I don't feel safe here, Loranda. Let us go up among the rocks. Something is near, Loranda. It must be the wraith we have sought. It makes my blood run cold. Nona looks at you with wide eyes, and you are suddenly reminded that she has not had much experience with creatures of such evil. She puts her hand on the hilt of Wadu's sword, her sword, and her former fright is replaced with grim determination. We found it. Now what do we do with it? I hear something. Look there! Do you see that? We found the Nazgul. It's wounded. No line of sight. BS. Let me hit it! The sword flashes with a bright light and the Nazgul flees from it. More Easterlings, get ready! Wish I could, but I feel like I can't move. What the hell is going on here? That one got away. The big one is running for your friends. Follow him. Oh, crap. Okay. I have no idea where he's gone. Is that him? Stop running. What are you doing?
Why are you
I
bothering
will not
me?
run from you. I am your better. My people have powerful friends. I will show them how strong a man of the Kandalur can be. Sure, whatever, dude. There you go. Suddenly a woman's scream pierces the stillness. Nona is in trouble. Crap, go back to Nona. Yeah, that's right. The maps do not work in an instance. Let's go on with the torch. Grab a fallen torch, burning your hand. Okay. Oh, there it is. Run, you piece of crap, Nazgul. Nona lies crumpled on the ground before you, soaking in the blood from a sword wound in her side. She struggles weakly to speak. Lorandar, are you? The effort is too great for her. She needs the aid of a healer if she is to survive this wound. In the back of your mind, one worrying question refuses to go away. From what blade did she take this wound? Did an Easterling blade cause this injury, or was it the blade of the Nazgul? You prepare yourself for the long journey back to Stangard with Nona. Nona, Lorandar, is everything alright? Nona's breathing is ragged and shallow, and the gash in her side still bleeds around the cloth with which you tried to staunch it. When you brought her to Stangard, she was barely conscious. You found Horn near the entrance and begged for his people to tend to Nona's hurts. He sought out the leader of Stangard to see what could be done, and has not yet returned. What were we saying? Freka. Wolf avenged. What did she say? She said, Freka, wolf avenged. Oh, I know what it was. She mentioned wolf. Dunlending traitor. His treacherous father tried to kill mighty Helm, and then the son invaded something, Rohan, and sat in bedoozled. Let her die, I say. Whatever made that sword stroke did my people a favor. I have his decision. I did my best for you, Lorandar, but you are not going to be pleased. He did not understand why we should heal the hurts of this Dunblending girl. Eventually he relented somewhat, and has agreed that our healers will do what they can for the girl. What? Heal the girl? Horn, this cannot be his decision. There is a condition. Our healer will see to the girl's wounds, but she must relinquish all claim to the sword she carries. No. The sword of Rohan, it belongs with us. In Stangard, that is the price of her life. I am sorry. This is the message I was given. Do not let them... Nona struggles to speak, but the effort is too great for her to make out the words. She beseeches you with wide eyes, which cannot meet her stare. Your gaze keeps returning to the blood soaking the floor beneath her. She tries again. Awadu's... It was... You cannot give the Rohirrim what they demand. There has to be another way to save her life. I would die first. Don't be a fool. Our healer can save your life. I know our people are enemies, but you should not die this way. How would you have me die? Not for a sword. Lorandar, your friend is as hard-headed as the most stubborn of my folk. She could give Theoden King lessons in being headstrong. There has to be some other way, Lorandar. You spoke of the elf witch in the woods to the north along Anduin. My people shun that place as a den of evil glamour, but if there was a power that could heal this girl... Horn glowers at you, his eyebrows knitted together angrily. A pox on her. I will not have her blood on my hands or on her own. Lead us to this elf witch, Lorandar. I have heard the tales. Perhaps she will be unable to bewitch me if I am expecting it. Why did you ever bring this girl to stand guard, Lorandar? This is not her place. Horn gazes into the middle distance, and in a quiet voice he continues, In Stangard is a sword valued more highly than the life of a girl. What sort of man would willingly serve in such a place? He shakes his head, and the urgency returns to his voice. Well, for what are you waiting? Let us go at once. So off to Lothlorien. My brain has left me. Lothlorien, that's right. To talk to Galadriel. I will never call my people distrustful again, Lorander. The blindfold felt somewhat unnecessary to me. Only the most urgent of need has driven me here, and I would not want to return. Morn's face softens and his brow creases with worry. Do you think the girl will recover? I saw the way those elves looked at her wound. Whatever they saw there, they did not like it. If it was not an Easterling blade, what does that mean for her? What is wrong? Lorander. Have you seen this before, Lorander? Here comes Galadriel. I've done what I can. The danger has passed, Lorander. The wound was deep, but it did not fester, and yet I did not wish to leave this girl to the care of my healers. The risk that her wound was caused by a Morgul blade, and that she could become a wraith like the creature you encountered that night, compelled me to heal her hurts personally. If that had proven the case, I would have ended her suffering. It would have been a mercy, and necessary to safeguard Lothlorien and indeed all lands. Do you think me cruel? I am glad it did not come to that. I do not believe her wound was caused by a Morgul blade, and it is my hope and belief she will live. I am surprised. We will speak more of it later, away from watchful ears. The girl Nona is sleeping. When she is awake, you will be brought to her. For now you should rest, Lorander. Dream no troubling dreams, and Lothlorien, your rest will be peaceful. I am certain of it. What relief! I can hardly believe it. I feared the worst. There's clearly some glamour on this land. I feel as if I could take on any foe and achieve victory, or cross any landscape, no matter the obstacles. Your elf witch works wonders. Only song could do justice to her powers of healing. The relief I feel it is overwhelming, Lorander. The girl will live. Unless it is rude to ask it, I would like to return to the forest floor now. I will return to Stangard by myself, but I would like to see you again. Once the girl is recovered, bring her as well. If I am to compose a song of your adventure, I will need both of your accounts after all.
Along the banks of the great river, you evaded a great evil, but not without cost. The girl Nona was brought before me, wounded and in pain. I did for her what I could, but her fate is not yet clear to me. You have journeyed far and have come very close to death and sadness.
And yet, you still skirt the gravest danger and come safely through the other side. Hope that our mutual friends fare as well. I told you earlier I had nothing to do with your dream, and this was true. But when you described your visions to me, I did not tell you everything I suspected. It seemed clear to me that your paths must cross one of the 9. I believed the girl would die. And yet, unbelievably, she did not. Either through your own actions or hers, you both escaped the clutches of the Nazgul, and either through curious good fortune or powers unknown to me, our mutual friends seem to have outdistanced its pursuit. But there is no rest for me, or for we who worry for their safety. The Nazgul is not the last danger they will face. They and you are not free of evil's clutch just yet. Rest for a time, but not for long. There are plans to be made, Lorander. We will speak again soon.
It is nearly time for you to depart again.
Within the woods of Lorien, guests of Lord Celeborn can recover from their hurts in the toils of a long road. It is my hope this reprieve was of use to you, Lorander. In these dark days, no time of rest is as long as we might wish it to be. It is nearly time for you to depart again. With one motion of a lovely arm, Galadriel directs your gaze to the flets that cling to the bole of the tree. Nona has made as full a recovery as she could have, and a greater one than I expected of her. She is waiting for you at the ladder down from these flats. I have made it known that it is my will she be permitted free movement within the hedges of Galadhon, my god. Show her the city of the Galadriel, Lorander. We will speak in my garden when she is satisfied with her exploration of what the city has to offer. Okay, let's see here.
They tell me I was close to death. I remember very little of it.
I remember a creeping shadow and a chill cold as ice, and her eyes narrow. The men of that town would not heal me unless I gave them my sword, but you spoke against it, and so did that man. What was his name? Horn. I should thank him for that kindness, even though he is of the horse folk, and we should not trust him too far. The lady of the elf woods told me I could see her city before we departed, if I were well enough. I tell you I am. This place is a marvel, though my own people would not wish to live here. Bring me to some of the notable locations of the city, Lorander. We have some time before we must depart, do we not? Okay, one thing I want to fix here in Karis Galadhon, my god, I can't say it, Karis Galadhon, is fix this blur. It is a something I fixed in the past, and I've changed my graphics since then, and it's back. And I need to fix it again. Let me go to advanced graphics. Atmospheric detail. Is that it? No, I don't think that's it. Lighting, specular lighting. Environmental stencil shadows, no. No, that's not it. Overbright bloom filter. That didn't do it. Oh, here it is. Bloom intensity. Yay! We'll give it just a hint of bloom intensity. Yay, we can see around without everything looking super blurry. Alright, so, we need to take her around town here. Around town. This is so interesting, because I keep on seeing things as I play the game, and things that I've noticed in, is she with me? Hold on. In Rings of Power, Season 1 and now Season 2. And it's kind of interesting. I'm like, oh yeah, that, you know. That sort of thing. So there's a spot right over here we should go visit. I have that. Something I did recently. I have that fountain in my at my house. In-game house, obviously, but you know what I'm talking about. There it is, over there. That's cool, because I just got through placing that the other day.
This is a place of quiet contemplation.
This is Silurin. Come on, work on. This is Silurin, the White Fountain of Karis Galadhon. It is a place for quiet contemplation where elves of Lorien are free to enjoy the sound of the water in the pool and the feel of soft breezes on the skin. Hurrian looks at Nona dismissively, and you can tell that despite Galadriel's words, not every elf is pleased to have the Dunlending girl within the borders of Lorien. Others can admire the fountain as well, of course, Hurrian finishes with a sniff. Nona admires the delicate carving of the swan fountain. Alright, the next spot, I think it's going to be this one over here. Yep, it's back behind me. Up here, I guess. You've discovered a Tillane melting. Where am I supposed to go with Nona here? I'm not real certain. Seems like it's taking me right back to the... Talk to... Oh, Englemel. We need to find somebody named Englemel, probably up this set of stairs. Yeah, Karis Galadon is absolutely beautiful. Lothlorien Forest is beautiful. This whole area is amazing.
We see so few visitors to Karas Galathon.
I am sorry we see so few visitors to Karis Galadon, that our hospitality is perhaps not what it should be. It must seem a very confusing place, with flats built on multiple levels of the great Melern, with winding stairs and bridges crossing the breezy gaps. Englemel laughs a delicate and musical sound. You catch Nona's brief scowl at the airy tones, but Englemel does not. I have heard it said Karis Galadon is as maze-like as the cities of the dwarves, but if this slander is true, at least our maze is above the ground, lit by the glow of the sun and cool glimmer of the stars. I would forgive any amount of confusion for those dual boons. Nona looks out into the void between flets and says nothing. And the last one, where is it at? Ah, over here. Let's go back down the stairs to get there. That was a very long flat, too. Alright, so this way we really should go that way and catch that path there, I think. It's been a while since I've been here working quest. Oop, we missed it. Here it is. Need to talk to Ludhros on the Tillane Galadrim. It's going to probably be up there, so let's take this. Such an incredibly beautiful city. Ooh, that was close. Made my stomach drop on that. I thought I was falling. Holy crap, are we not there yet? Alright. Now, which direction? That way. Here we are.
The Malon trees of Lothlorien are the mightiest to be found anywhere.
In these, the waning years of Middle-earth, it was once not so, but the passage of time and the spreading of darkness has caused much that was once great to wither and diminish. So it would be with the elves were we to stay. Already we have stayed too long. Ludhros looks sideways at Nona, but she seems not to notice. It will soon be the time of man, and who can say how that race will deal with the challenges that lie ahead. These melurns support the Telain Galadrim, the flets on which much of the work in our city is done. Without them, little could be accomplished. I hope the same will not be said of the elves when we have departed. Nona observes the mighty Melorn trees, but says nothing. Alright, talk to Galadriel in her garden. That's going to be over here. Here. Hold on. Where's the garden at? There it is. Down here is the garden. Alright, so let's go back down. Shortcut. It's just a sprained ankle. Walk it off. It'll be fine. Rub some dirt on it. It scares me every time I go around that corner where it gets super narrow. My stomach drops every time. I'm afraid of heights, which is weird because this is a game. How's it going to hurt me? But still, my stomach drops every time. Alright, so we're going to hang a right here, follow this path, and then take a left, follow that one. That's so cool looking. Can you imagine living in a place like that?
I hope you enjoyed your respite.
It brings me sadness to tell you it must be ended. I spoke to you once of the danger that awaited our mutual friends on the road, Lorander. Their circumstances are hidden to me, but I have seen enough in my mirror to worry. Those few of the wise who know of their errand have known a simple truth since they departed. As they move further south, they move closer to a point of decision they can delay, but not avoid. They cannot leave the great river without making this decision. Do they continue south and east to Mordor, or do they pass through cities of men and thereby take a longer road to the fire? The ring-bearer must go to Mordor, but who will choose to go with him? I fear for the company, Lorander. Peer into my mirror and see if the visions for you are as troubling as they are for Galadriel. Here we go! Session play. Playing as Frodo Baggins. I didn't take my pills today. Darn it. Yep.
We always knew that the Company of the Ring would face the difficult decision of what road to take. We simply did not know how soon.
There, we got rid of that. Let's take a look at our stuff here. Run, speed, run. I'll put that right there. Well, so sting, the blade given, blah, 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 blah. It does damage. That does damage. And this one's Frodo, the time must need, he can put on the ring and vanish. We'll put that down here. Yep. Damagey stuff. There we are. We're good. We're ready to start. Well, Frodo, the choices upon us at last. In Rivendell, you were appointed the bearer of a great burden, and this company has escorted you through the wilderness, beneath the mountains, and along the great river. All of us have done so in friendship, and with an understanding of the Eren's great need. But now the path splits. Boromir has said from the beginning that his road leads to Minas Tirith, and the war against the shadow that must surely be coming. But that way is not the way to the fire, and it is to the fire that your burden must be carried. What is the fate of this company? Do we go to Boromir's city, to Minas Tirith, or do we cross the river and make for the land of shadow? What should we do? Does no one wish to speak? Not really. Well, Frodo, you are the bearer, and you must choose your own way. I cannot advise you in this. What is your decision, Frodo? You need time to decide. I understand. It is no easy decision. None of these have been easy decisions. If only Gandalf were here. I have tried to play his part as best I can, but I am not he, and the ways of wisdom are shut to me. I am sorry I cannot help you with this decision, Frodo, but it is yours to make, and I do not want to sway your mind one way or the other. You shall have an hour, Frodo, and we will leave you alone to decide. We will stay here, and you may walk as you will, but do not stray out of call. There are orcs about. Walk northwest, they're saying. Thoughts of Elrond rise unbidden in your mind. The ring you bear is the one, the ruling ring sought by Sauron above all else. The evil he could work with it would be incurable. It must be destroyed. There are those who would use the ring and not destroy it. The temptation to use the ring even for good is overwhelming. That is its power and its danger. The road to the fire is dangerous, but it is the only choice we can risk. Oh, he's gone. Okay, walk further. Let's run instead of walk. Thoughts of Galadriel. Hello. Would you stop now? Let go of it and is like, keep on going. Go. Some rings there are that Sauron never touched, and they were not used for evil. They were used for growth and prosperity, and much beauty was wrought with these. The 3 elven rings belong to this worthwhile group. You remember the look of sadness on Galadriel's beautiful face when she spoke of this in Lothlorien. If you fail in your quest, Frodo Baggins, the workings of the 3 will be laid bare before Sauron, and he will control all. But if you should succeed, even then there will be little happiness for elves. We will diminish, and all that was wrought with the 3 shall fade. No choice is free from sadness for my people, Frodo. But Galadriel of Lorien would have happened what should happen. Even should it mean all her good works in this Middle-earth disappear and are forgotten. Goodbye, Frodo. Sorry. thoughts of Gandalf rise unbidden in your mind. Few know the inner strength of hobbits as I do, Frodo Baggins. Many, even among the wise, would think this task too much for you. But I've seen the bravery of a Baggins when put to the test, and I know you will do what you must. The memory of Gandalf's warm smile fills you with a deep regret. There is sadness. Yes, there is sadness on any difficult road. You must prepare for more if you are to face what must lie ahead. Your friends are dear to you, but you must be prepared for this truth, Frodo Baggins. Some of them may not return from this quest. If that is why you delay, the quest is already lost. You must decide, Frodo. Oh, Frodo, my lad, what have we gotten ourselves into? Trouble and bother. Your memory of the old hobbit makes you smile in spite of yourself, and you realize how badly you miss him. Something has to be done, Frodo. All these important people with their endless meetings and councils weighing important matters when all it needs is the application of some good hobbit sense. You at least need to go to Mordor, and that went too fast. Frodo, my boy, is that so? As long as you have the ring, it is your burden to bear as was mine. Merry and Pippin... God, that's hard to read. Merry and Pippin and Sam, they would be fine. The others would watch out for them. If you bear the ring away, as it is your task to do, our friends will be in less danger. It will not be easy, Frodo, my boy, but it would be for the best. As long as our friends accompany you, their lives are in danger. You don't want that. Best to go alone to Mordor. Aragorn and Boromir are strong men, and they will take care of our friends. Gimli and Legolas will watch out for them as well. Sam will not understand, but in time he may forgive you. What did Elrond say in Rivendell? That it was perilous to study the arts of the enemy as Saruman did? That must be because they can corrupt even the purest of hearts, no matter its intention at the outset. You feel a presence behind you. Uh-oh. Why are you here, Boromir? What's up? Frodo, there you are. I was worried about you. I know you said you wanted to be alone, Frodo, but you are simply too important to go wandering alone. If Aragorn is correct in his guess, it means the orcs have already crossed the river. They could be in the woods even now. May I stay and speak now that I have found you? Well, yes, Boromir, just stay a little far away. Further, please. Back at camp, everything is endless arguments about where we should go. But you and I could decide much easier. With two, it need not be a tumult of voices. What exactly are you saying, Boromir? Yes, you hear the wisdom in it. I am glad, Frodo. I had feared you would not wish to speak to me, but it lightens my heart to know that you respect the wisdom of Gondor. For Gondor is where the greatest strength of men can be found, and it is where the Dark Lord's gaze is most strong. If you were to come to Minas Tirith with me, we could, we could protect Gondor. What do you say, Frodo? I say I should go on to Mordor. No? Why do you resist the course of wisdom? These elves and wizards speak only of hiding and sneaking, and they would have us destroy the very thing we need to defeat Sauron. Why do you listen to them and not to me? It is my people who will pay the price for the failure of this foolhardy errand. My people will pay, not yours, hiding far away in some hidden dell where the enemy will never find them, if he even thinks to look. But he looks at Gondor, yes, he does, and he will kill its people. and they will look to me and ask why I was not able to protect them. And I will say I had this chance, and I let it slip away. I know it is a heavy burden for you, Frodo. You are so small and weak. What if the ring had come to a man, a strong man of Gondor? Perhaps you could lend me the ring. Let me use it to save my people, and then I will give it back. How can you say that? You're the very thing we need to defeat the Dark Lord, but you refuse to use it. You run knowingly to your death, and you bring with you the only hope we ever had of surviving this war. The ring should be mine. Give it to me. Give it to me, you foolish halfling. You have no right to it. If you will not give it to me, I will take it. I will take it by force. The ring is mine. Why am I running slowly? I don't want to hurt you, Boromir. Go away. Madness has taken Boromir, that's all it says. What? Where did you go, cursed halfling? Desperation, you slip the ring on. Escape from Boromir, Frodo. Run up the stairs to the east. Why am I walking? Oh, there we are. East. It's this way. Run, Frodo, up the steps. Boromir may not be able to see you, Frodo, but other things might. Frodo, you do not know your danger. You have stumbled blindly to the summit of Amon Hen. Your heart is gripped with a sudden feeling of terror, and I can't go further up that way. You sense a malevolent presence searching. Sauron senses the ring. Well, I wish I could take it off.
Take it off, fool! Take it off! Take off the ring!
Well, I'm trying, but it won't let me. There we go. The terror of your recent experience is still with you, but you conjured the kindly face of well, that's the narrator voice. You conjured the kindly face of Gandalf from your memories to try and fight back the dread. You can almost hear his voice as clearly as when he spoke to you thusly in the library at Rivendell. There are a great many dangers facing Middle-earth, Frodo, and your ring is responsible, even indirectly, for all of them. The orcs of the Misty Mountains stir, and Lorien is threatened with fire. The horsemen of Rohan fight back the wolves of Isengard. Corsairs put to sea from Herod, and endless armies march from the east. The Mountain of Fire is aflame, and the Dark Lord's forces are in motion. There are men who stand against him, men like Boromir, son of the Steward of Gondor and your companion. He and the men like him will fight for as long as they are able. But when all is finished, it seems to me they will be simply men, and for how long can men stand against such evil? No, Frodo, I fear that when all is reckoned, it will come down to one hobbit after all, and the strength he himself can bring to bear. Perhaps that is always the way it was meant to be. You know what to do, Frodo. Report to mission. What? I don't need that crap. I'm thinking that the instance is supposed to end here in a second. There it goes. taking a while here.
This is one possibility among many. It is a troubling one, to be certain.
You tell Galadriel what you saw within her mirror, and a look of sadness crosses her face. The mirror shows many things, Lorander, and not all of them come to pass. But this is one possibility among many, and it is a troubling one, to be certain. They may have need of your help. I want you to travel south along the river Anduin, Lorander, to see what has befallen of our mutual friends. None of the visions I have seen in the waters give me any hope that they have avoided the dangers into which they walk. If you can aid them in even the smallest way, it may be enough. Nona should go with you, if she still desires to do so. I have known her for just a short time, but I do not think she wishes for anything but to adventure with you. Let her be an aid to you on a dangerous road.
You will need a guide to bring you to the Falls of Rauros.
But few of my people ever travel that far. No, do not shake your head in frustration. There is a guide who will suffice. His name is Corridon, and he is the elder brother of Sigilith. Galadriel smiles sadly. Yes, I see you remember our fierce champion. Without her twin knives and the skill with which she wielded them, the efforts of the Golden Host might have come to naught. Her death in the Battle of the Tower is cause for grief in all who knew her. You will find her brother is cut from similar cloth, but if Corridon shares her ability, he does not share her temperament. Find him on Telen Nadul on the eastern side of Caris Galadon, and tell him you need him as a guide along the Anduin. He is not called River Walker for naught. He is more familiar with the lands through which the Anduin flows than any elf in Lorien. That's awesome. That's an awesome session right there. I'm not into a lot of the session plays, but I like that one. It's been a long stream. It's been 3 hours. Is he up here? I think he might. I missed him somehow. Okay. He's gonna be further up, I bet. So we came up, yep. There we are, there's a ladder over here. Corridon!
The lady has spoken to me about this, and I would refuse her nothing.
But there is another reason I would help you. Corridon looks at you, his eyes shining with a curious look of gratitude. You were a friend to my sister Sigilith in Mirkwood, when the Hidden Guard and the Golden Host journeyed to the fastness of Dol Guldur. You fought alongside Sigilith. How many times did you save her life, or she yours? I do not know, but I am certain it was more than once. I wish that the tides of fate had swept the two of you together during that final assault on the tower rather than apart. For had the two of you been together on the stairs, perhaps she would have returned from Mirkwood. But it was not to be. That is the way of things. I would be honored to accompany you south along the Anduin. Sigilith's friends are mine as well. We will need supplies, boats, and limbs, and paddles. Speak to Borhist and Fengolf about acquiring such things as we will need. Borhist will be on Telain Galadrim, and Fengolf will be near the surrounding hedge beneath Telain Gloraloth, not far from the entrance to Caris Galadon. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Over here and here. So the interesting thing here is we've moved on and we still have... Is it there? Or is it gone? Brownlands. We still have quests out in the Brownlands. I mean, I know we're not going to get the one that was a... that was in that instance. But we still had other things out there to finish. And we've moved on, basically, because the epic is moving on. It's done with Great River, basically. We were at 69%. We did a lot out there, I'm not going to lie. It was a lot. Where is our reward track at right now? 68. Very good. Trying to get to 75 for the next fluff reward. Our bags are starting to get full as well. Let's see what we got here. Tracery, legendary tracery. Foundry of healing. Ooh, those are really nice. Ooh, those are really high level. I didn't think about that. Let's not open that right now. We'll throw that into our shared storage in the LI tab. Definitely don't want to open that right now. What about this? Sealed Tracery Legendary. Item level 50, but isn't it that if it doesn't have the number in the name that it actually goes to the highest level of the person that opens it? I can't remember. But that says Tracery level 86, so see that's got a level in it. I'm gonna leave this to be opened by my my champion at a higher level. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know if y'all think I'm wrong. Enhancement runes, we need that. Runes. Go ahead and move these down here. This will be easy to find. Runes. Ancient script. We do need some. I spent a bunch on some crap the other day, and then immediately replaced the stuff that I used the modes of enchantment on. I spent them, transferred them for different coins, and then used them for the modes of enchantment on some things, and then got some new gear and didn't need it anymore. So it's all good. Runes. Ah, mirror. It's a house item. We'll go put that in here in a moment. And runes. Okay. Let's open up our enhancement carryall, which is getting full very quickly. Alright. Do I have a recall to Karaskeleton? I don't think I do. I don't. I need to find a milestone here so I can come back easily. Although I think I could get here from one of the far reaching stable masters. I'm not positive though on that. Let's see something. Is there a milestone? God, it's hard to tell. I'm gonna go with no, that there's not, because I can't find it. Probably is, but I can't find it. Let's go get these two things done, and then we'll mess with the other stuff. Basically, I believe right now that this epic is taking me towards the Riders of Rohan expansion. If I remember correctly, that's our next stop. So we will be finishing up Brownlands out there in the Great River here in a little bit. I just want to finish up some things here that basically get you ready to go on this. Then I'll go back to the Brownlands, finish up the stuff in the Great River that I can finish up, come back here and continue the epic, and that'll take us to Riders of Rohan. You need a boat for navigating the Anduin. Yes, I will provide one and paddles beside. How many will be going with you? You tell Fengalf the composition of your party, and she nods. The Lady Galadriel is wise to send Corridon with you. He is called the River Walker, you know, and it is a name truly given. He knows the lands on either side of Anduin better than any elf I know. His sister Sigilith perished in Dol Guldur. We were not close, she and I, for she had a temper unlike anyone else, and to me she was always sharp and stern. It is a shame what happened to her, even so. I am certain she did great damage to her enemies before she fell, and that must be a consolation to Corridon in his grief. The boat and the paddles will be ready when the time comes for your departure, Lorander. Okay, so we got that part taken care of. The next part is up this path. And it's going to be up one of these here. Is there a ladder I could take that would make this faster than going up that? I seem to think there is. But that doesn't come over to this side. Oh well, let's go up the winding, scary ramp. Yeah, there we are. We fell. Yeah. How far can this take me up? Probably not far. Hello. There we are. There's where we had fallen off before. Oh yeah, that made my stomach drop out right there. Alright, now where to? In that direction. Right here, in fact.
I will give you enough lembas and other foodstuffs for 2 weeks.
You are preparing for a journey down the Anduin. You have come to the correct elf, Lorander. I will supply you with enough lembas and other goods to make such a journey comfortably. Traveling by boat will require you to disembark occasionally. There is a portage way you will need to take around the rapids of Sarngeber. Do not be so foolish as to traverse those in the boats. And of course you will need to beach them before you reach the falls of Raros. It is a long climb down the cliff face, but I have heard there was a way that was used of old. I will give you enough lembas and other foodstuffs for 2 weeks. Corridon can cover that distance in 5 or 6 days. That should suffice. Normally. Okay, that ended that. Now we need to go back over here. Yep. Now that I'm up here, I'm just looking to see if there was a ladder that goes, hey, look, we found the milestone right there. We'll go ahead and use the stand guard one. We'll replace that one. We're keeping Rivendell and Keris Galadan on there, so that way I can get back to those easily. Let's see. There's a ladder down. That's what I want. Okay, we're here. We need to be over here on the complete opposite side. Suppose we could go around this way to get there. This actually seems... It's the same distance, but I think this is easier, honestly, going to the right. The stream's getting very long. I really should stop it and start another one. We're well over 3 hours. Let's go over to this location and see what it does first before we make a decision. Still got a little over 3 hours, little less than 3 hours actually, until my movie. Nope, he's upstairs. I remember this now.
The last time I traveled south, orcs were gathering on the river bank.
You have done as I asked. Good. The most important step of a journey occurs before you even leave home, the preparations for your departure. Make sure your weapons are cleaned and ready. The last time I traveled south, which was some weeks ago, orcs were gathering on the far shore of Anduin. We may need to face them. Unfortunately, I lent my bow to Fimloth at Haldrith. There we are. On my return from that journey. Perhaps we can stop by her encampment when we depart, and I can recover my bow from her. I will use a spare until then, but there is nothing quite like your own familiar weapons, is there? Sigilith spoke often of her knives, Lanchgil and Agnesgil, and I feel the same way about my bow, though it has no name. My sister was always better with names. But now you should return to the house of Celeborn and speak with your Dunlending friend. Tell her we are almost ready to leave. And that is going to be there at the main tree. Okay. Alright.
Wadu's sword is thirsty for more adventure.
I followed you here on the behest of a dream, Loranda, and I will follow you wherever our road leads. If our adventure ended today, I would already have quite a tale to tell Savok on my return. I cannot imagine what awaits us, but it will only add to the record of our deeds. Wadu's sword is thirsty for more adventure as well. If we come across more Easternlings or their fell ally, as we did in the swamps, I will be more ready than I was last time.
This land of elves is a long way from Enidwaith, a long way from my people.
I am grateful for the healing arts of Galadriel and her people, and for the lady's willingness for me to see her city. But there is something strange about this place, and I must tell you the truth. It is no place for me. I want my feet upon the ground and my foes in front of me. This land of elves is a long way from Enidwaith, a long way from my people. I am ready to depart, Loranda. Perhaps things will feel more familiar to me as we journey south along the river. You will automatically travel to Haldrith in the Great River when you accept this quest. Here we go. Alright, so we are, that's what I thought. We're here at the beginning of the Great River where we started a long while ago.
I lent my favorite bow to Fimloth, and now she has lost it.
I am not pleased about this, Lorander. Corridon lowers his voice and turns to his apologetic friend. No, Fimloth, I am not upset. If those orcs were as numerous as you report, you were right to flee. A bow is a bow, and the lives of my friends come first. I will search the woods of Thingglad for the orc that picked it up as you escaped. Are you of a mind to join the hunt, Lorander? Your Dunlending friend has already agreed to fight the orcs with me as well. Perhaps we can make a game of it. The first of us to find my lost bow will be the victor, but I shall be the happiest of all to have the bow back in my hands. Is this not instanced? Nope, we just go out and fight stuff. Okay. Okay, so this is a really good stopping point for this right now. I think that's a good point right there. Again, I will come back over because I've got stuff I want to finish on this in my next stream, but I want to do his thing as well. And we are super insanely close to finishing everything we could possibly finish on our own in the Great River. Then we will be heading, I think, is it East Rohan? Hold on, let me check my map here. We are up here at the Great River. We'll be heading down towards the Wold and Norcraft and the East Wall. We check the Wold. Don't remember if we go there first. I think we actually go down to the East Wall first. It's been a while. It's been a really long while since I've done this. It's a whole lot of fun. I personally like the stories in Riders of Rohan expansion. Thought they were extremely good. I'm interested to see how my ranged character here, my caster character, handles the war steed, the mounted combat, as opposed to how my champion did, because the champion had to get up onto the things, onto the people to kill them. He had to be there, so it was a jousting match. And I'm interested to see how this will work with him being able to cast from a distance. I think it's going to be a lot easier, but we will find out. And that will be later. For this particular stream, we've been going for 3 hours and 23 minutes, and holy crap, that's a long one. So, we're going to call it here. I'm going to stop this stream. I'm going to go get a drink, maybe make me a sandwich, come back, start back up, and we will play until it's time for me to get ready to go to see the new Beetlejuice movie. So until then, you'll have a fantastic rest of your night, day, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is From the Gnome, and I'm signing off for right now.